Okay, so today's iMovie tutorial, you will learn how to adjust the speed of a clip, how to reverse a clip, how to add a border, how to add a picture-in-picture, and how to add music as well as the titles and transitions. So first, all I'm going to do is add a random clip onto my board. Then I'm going to make sure the volume is at 0%. Next, I'm going to double click on the video and these options will appear. And I'm going to make sure I click on the icon that looks like a clock. Then over by the drop down next to speed, it says normal. I'm going to change the normal to slow. Now you'll see these percentages pop up. I'm going to stay with 50% because I feel like that's a good amount to slow the speed down. And now the clip will be in slow motion. So next, if we want to reverse a clip, I'm going to click on this video right here. And I'm going to make sure the volume is at 0%. Double click on the clip. Again, these options will appear. I'll click on the icon that looks like a clock. And I'm going to check off reverse, which this panel will come up as well. So now it'll reverse, which I think this effect looks really cool in a video, especially from this clip. So next we're going to add a border. Some people do this a different way, but I like this way that I sort of found out just by learning from iMovie. So I'm going to click on a random video, make sure the volume is at 0%, and I'm going to go into borders. I'm just kidding. We're going to go into backgrounds, and it's right up here in this main menu panel. I'm going to click on backgrounds, and I like white. I'm just going to go like that. Then I'm going to drag the video up above the background and shorten it so it is the same length as my video. Now I'm going to double click on the video and these options will appear. So right over where it says cutaway, you're going to click on that and there's a drop down and all these other options will appear. So green and blue screen will change the way the video looks and you can mess around with what the way the positioning is. Split screen, the screen is split. This is best with another video on the other side, or if you have text that you want to type up on the other side, and you can change left, right, top, or bottom. And then picture-in-picture is what we want. So now I'm going to put this in the middle, but you're going to have to adjust it anyways. I'm going to make it fairly big until this cross appears, just like now. And that way I know it is in the middle. So that is how you put a picture-in-picture or how to add a border. And now you can see that appear. So now we are going to add an actual picture-in-picture where there's two videos. So I'm going to go up here, click on my media. I'm going to click on this video. And I'm also going to click on this one. So now make sure that your volume is at 0%. I'm going to drag this video on top of the other video. So make sure these videos are on top of each other. So now I'm going to, doesn't have to match up the same length, but you want it to definitely be one on top of the other. Now I'm going to double click on the top one. And again, these options will appear. And I'm going to go straight into picture-in-picture. And there it is right in the picture. So you can make it bigger or smaller, doesn't really matter. And you can also add a border. You can change the color of the border, which I want it to be nice light blue. And you can also change the way it comes into the video. So you can have it dissolve, zoom, or swap. Swap is kind of cool. So they swap like that. Or you can do zoom. It just zooms in. Or you can do dissolve, which is kind of boring, but it works. Just like that. So that's how you add the picture in pictures with 2 videos. Now to add audio, all you're going to do is drag the music in, but you can also use iTunes if you have an iTunes account or GarageBand, but I'm going to just use the sound effects. And you can see the length of the audio will be very long, but I'm just going to go right down to the end and drag it all the way up to the beginning and make sure the length of the audio is the same as my clip. And now you're going to see this little tiny circular thing appear, and I'm going to click on that and hold down and drag this. So what this will do is it will create a dimmer effect where the music will slowly dim and then eventually just end. And you can also do this at the beginning of the audio clip too. So that'll look real cool and sound real cool. And you can choose different audio clips. You can also use the same one, but I'm going to use different ones for each video. So again, I'm going to go all the way over here, and there we go. I'm actually going to have this one go in for the same. And then you can use, I'm going to actually move this one down here, sorry, because this video is really cool, the neon one. I would say if you're using iMovie and you have the neon sound effect, it's really cool because it's definitely very high tempo. So that is how I'm adding the music. And again, you can also do the dimmer effect with both of them, but I'm not. I think it'll look cool just like this, but I'm definitely going to add it at the end. So now to add titles, which is pretty basic, all you have to do is drag a title on top of the video or separately where you can just add it like that. But I'm actually going to add the title on top of the video. And I can just type in iMovie. I'm being boring, but that's okay. And you can change the fonts. I like the font that is at now. And you can change the size as well as where it is. You can have it be bold, italicized, or you can also have it have an outline. And you can change the color. So that's how you add a title. Your titles also can come with a theme. I didn't choose a theme for this, but if you did, they would appear up here, most likely. Now to add a transition, you click on the transitions. Again, the theme will come with transitions, but you can also click on these ones. And I like these cool, the mosaic one or the slide right, the puzzle left. There we go. So all you do is just click and drag right in between the videos. So now let's see what it looks like. Okay, so those are just some simple tips on how to use iMovie for beginner level. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed.